Major companies rushing now to respond after President Trump announced plans late last week to impose a $100,000 fee on H-1B visas. These are used by corporations to bring highly skilled workers into the U.S. Some tech companies and banks scrambling over the weekend as a result of it. They're warning employees not to leave the United States or quickly return from overseas.
The H-1B issue and the extra charge on top of that, how does that position the U.S. in terms of competitiveness? What are your thoughts on where we need to go?
We want all the brightest minds to come to the United States. And remember, immigration is the foundation of the American dream. And we represent the American dream. And so I think immigration is really important to our company, and it's really important to our nation's future. And I'm glad to see President Trump making the moves he's making.
We, like the other technology companies, do depend upon talented partners, individuals to come and work in our companies to help us build and drive this technology forward. And anytime you add an additional fee to it, it does serve as sand in the gears. Some sand in the gears is acceptable. It is going to be the competitive landscape, and we will comply with it. But it does decelerate access to certain talents.
We need to get the smartest people in the country, and streamlining that process and also sort of aligning financial incentives seems good to me.
I think the first thing to focus on is the median wage for these people. It's about $120,000. Perhaps it's not all companies just bringing in very high skill level of workers. It might be the more mainstream type of tech workers, which they could potentially source from the US. So it is very likely that the program will be reduced significantly in size when we get to next year. And by the way, the youth unemployment rate is fairly high in this country. So it is very possible that companies will be able to source a bit more from the US, which then puts the program at more significant risk.